Your mind is your greatest asset to financial freedom. Your mind is a gift from God, and it is your greatest asset to financial freedom once you have control over it. Many forex traders are struggling on what to do to become successful, but most of them forget to understand that God has already endowed them with a natural gift, and that is your mind. So what you need to do is to harness it, invest in your mind, train your mind so that your mind can produce something that you will enjoy for the rest of your life. And so that is why in today's video we are going to talk about the importance of self-control, the importance of self-discipline, and the importance of your mindset. Your mindset is the number one thing that you need to become successful in life, not only in forex trading, in any endeavor that you are pursuing. Once you have the right mindset, you will be able to achieve success because your mind will tell you what to do and what not to do. Ladies and gentlemen, you're once again welcome to my channel. My name is Austin Ikeru. I am a professional forex trader and I trade gold. So in today's video, I'm going to be telling you the importance of your mindset, why your mind is your greatest asset to financial freedom once you have control over it, once you know how to control your mind. The reason why so many forex traders are losing money consistently in the forex market is because of their inability to control their mind. They are unable to control the small gift given to them by God. So if you know how to control your mindset, if you know how to think positively, you'll be able to achieve greatness in life. Our mind are valuable assets. Our mind can create things for us. With our mind, we can be able to change the world. Many things in this life were created based on what? Our imagination. So you can imagine something and you work towards it. Some forex traders have the mindset that they want to become millionaires before the end of this year. That is a mindset. You have the mindset that you want to become a millionaire before the end of this year. So the question now is, what are you going to do to make sure that your dream comes to reality? So that is why you need to take action right now. Your mind allows you to think, create, learn, and experience the world. With your mindset, you will be able to think very well. Before you take action, you think. Your mind will enable you to create something, and also your mind will enable you to experience the world, to experience what is happening all over the world. So let's talk about trading, and let's talk about the importance of your mindset in trading. Why I say that your mind is the greatest asset that you have, which can give you financial freedom. But the only way you can be able to gain this financial freedom is if you are able to control your mind, right? You will be able to achieve greatness in life. Now, before I started forex trading, I have gone through a lot. Like I told you, I've lost so much as a forex trader. The reason why I lost so much was my inability to understand the terminologies in forex trading. So that is why I lost so much money. I lost so much money to the extent that I went broke, because I do not understand that forex trading is not just about strategy, it's not just about the best strategy, but forex trading is how to control your mind, how to control your emotions. That is why I said in forex trading, your mind is very important. So you should learn how to control your mind. So when we talk about mindset, we are referring to as the way you think, your belief, right? What is your expectations, right? So as a forex trader, you have to do everything possible to build your mindset, right? To build your mindset, because your mindset is what will guide you in the long term. Your mindset is what will guide you as a forex trader. So your mindset is the way you think and the way you approach the world around you, the way you approach things, the way you think. That is your mindset, right? So many forex traders make the mistake of thinking that forex trading is the fastest way to financial freedom. Forex trading can give you financial freedom, but the wrong mindset that some traders have is that it is the fastest way to gain financial freedom. And that is why you see so many traders trying to cut the journey short. They try to pass through the easy track. That is why you see most of these traders using bigger lot size, right? Before you know it, they will end up blowing their account. Let me share a story of mine. When I started trading, I wanted to become rich. I wanted to become rich as fast as possible, because I do watch all these guys that are trading forex, driving Lamborghini, living in expensive house, traveling all over the world. And I always watch them on Instagram, right? And most of them keep telling us that they made it after 1 month, 2 months of trading. I started having that mindset, right? So I entered into the market with this same mindset because I want to make it big. So in the process, I did what? I lost everything that I had. I was working in a company and I was earning good income, right? So what I did was I used everything that I had to invest in forex with the mindset that it's going to generate so much money for me, because of the stories I've been hearing on social media, how so many traders are buying houses, buying cars, they are traveling all over the world, the financial freedom attached to it. And the wrong mindset that I had was I can achieve all these things in just a matter of few months or 1 year. But unfortunately, they failed to tell me that forex trading has ups and downs, right? Forex trading will play with your emotions psychologically. They never told me that, right? And I never bothered to research about that. I just listened to the watering mouth. I just listened to the glory. I never looked at the pain that they gone through or they went through. So I ventured into forex with the wrong mindset, right? I started trying different trading strategy, right? I didn't have money management risk. I did not have any plan. I was just trading because I had the mindset that I can be able to make money faster, right? So by doing that, I keep on losing money consistently until I was able to blow so many accounts. I lost so many accounts. That is when I sat myself down and said to myself, enough is enough. I have lost so much money in this business. I have lost a lot of money in this business, but yet some people are cashing out every month. Some are still buying houses, while some are still buying the latest cars, traveling all over the world. So why am I losing consistently in the forex market? I now sat down and realized that those guys that are driving Lamborghini, they are only showing us what? The glory. They walk silently and then they show us the glory. So what we are seeing is the glory. They refuse to tell us what they went through to achieve that which they are enjoying right now, right? So when I discovered all this, when all these things ran through my mind, I now went into what we call solitary confinement, right? I went indoor, locked myself indoor, and I had to communicate with my infinite being. right? I had to talk to my mind, right? I had a conversation with my mind. I sat myself down and I looked to myself in the mirror and I said to myself, you are going to be great. You are going to be successful in this business. I looked straight in the mirror, straight to my eyes, and I spoke these words to my eyes. Now, what I did now is I started building some positive image in my mindset, giving myself hope that that is not the end of the road. Even though I've lost so much money, but I have faith that I can bounce back. So I spoke to my mind and I told my mind that enough is enough. Enough of the pity, enough of the depression. I want to rise, because in difficulty, that is when we grow. I started realizing that the second chance, I still have hope of rising back. That I have blown so many accounts, I've lost so much, doesn't mean that I'm a failure, right? It's just a lesson that I've learned. I know that I've made so many mistakes, but that is part of life. I begin to realize that mistakes are part of life. So you don't need to punish yourself because you made mistake by using bigger lot size or by over leveraging yourself. It's part of life. So the best thing is to accept your mistake and start all over again. So what I did is I had to communicate to my mind and started building my psychology. I started building a positive mindset about this business because I know that my mind is the greatest asset that God has given to me. Because with my mind, I can generate ideas that will give me financial freedom. I can generate ideas that will make me successful in the forex market with my mindset. Right? So I had to develop my mind. So how did I do that? I started reading books pertaining to forex trading. Some of the books I read was Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. I also read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. I also read Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. So I started developing my mind. I started reading books pertaining to finance, business books, so books that will brush my memory so that I will understand how this forex trading business works. So when I have filled my mind with so much knowledge, when I filled my mind with so much information, I now relaxed and say, yes, I am ready for business. Because I have fed my mind, I have invested in my mind, I have developed my mind, so my mind is now ripe to start giving me that which I've been craving to gain. So after reading all these books and after gaining all this knowledge, so what I did was I had to draw a plan, a trading plan that will guide me. I sat down and I discovered that there are so many trading strategies in the forex markets. There's so many. Absolutely, there are so many. And I read almost all the strategy, but I cannot make use of all of them, because if I do, I'll become confused. And that is where specialized knowledge comes into place. And where did I learn about specialized knowledge? I learned it from Think and Grow Rich, Napoleon Hill. I learned the importance of being specialized, having a specialized knowledge. So what I did is I said, okay, fine, there are so many pairs in the forex market. Okay, since I'm a day trader, I trade forex and that is what I do for a living. Let me focus on one pair. And I look around and I discover that gold moves more pips in a day, and I can be able to gain 100 pips in a day once I'm able to position my trade very well. So I said, okay, fine, I'm going to trade gold, right? So out of all the pairs, I decided to pick gold as my favorite trading pair, right? So now I ask myself again, I use money to make money, right? Because if I don't have money, I can't trade. So what do? I had to risk just 1%, a fraction of my trading capital. So when I invested $1,000 into my broker's account or into my trading account, I decided to risk $10 per trade, which is 1% of the $1,000. My mindset now told me that it will take me 100 times for me to blow my account, for me to lose my account, and which is impossible, right? So I had the mindset that it will take me 100 times to lose my account, which I know it is impossible once I know what I'm doing. So once I've realized that, I wrote it down that I'm going to risk 1% of my trading capital, right? And it will take me 100 times before I can lose all my money. So once I've achieved that, I now said, okay, what else am I going to do for me to become successful in this business? I need a simple strategy. There are so many strategies. We have support and resistance, we have demand and supply, we have Fibonacci retracement, we have MACD, what they call, we have RSI. We have so many trading strategy. We have the moving average. So what strategy do I need? I need a simple trading strategy that is not complicated. That is what my mindset is telling me, because I know that trading is not about strategy. Trading is all about the right mindset. So every trading strategy is profitable. So what I need is a simple trading strategy that will give me money, that will give me an edge ahead of the market. So I knew that trend following is one of the best strategy that I need. Why? Because if I follow the trend, I will be able to cash more pips, right? So what I did is I now decided to go into a moving average, which is a trend following indicator. So I decided to use moving average alongside with some technical analysis like price action. So what I do is this: I wait for a crossover, right? I wait for a crossover whenever price approach a resistance level at a higher time frame, right? I go to a lower time frame and I wait for crossover. So once the crossover happens at the lower time frame, I strike. So if the market is going up at a higher time frame, if gold is trending up at a higher time frame, so what I will do is I will wait for the price to make a retracement, to make a pullback to the support level. So once the price makes a pullback to the support level, I'll go to the lower time frame and I'll wait for crossover. So once the market start going up again and cross over the moving average, I take my buy trade. So I say, okay, this is one of the simplest strategy. Why not use this strategy? And that is what I did. I started making use of this strategy. So I have developed a simple trading strategy based on moving average crossover, and I have developed a simple money management strategy, which means I'm going to be risking just a fraction of my trading capital, which is 1%. Then I sat down again and I asked my mind, if I risk 1%, what will be my profit? I said, okay, fine. As a businessman, I need to use small money to make big money, because it happens in every business. You see some people, traders, they will go and buy shoe or they will buy phone from the manufacturers, right? Or from the wholesalers. They will buy phone of $1,000, right? For instance, they will want to sell that phone for $5,000, right? So they will make profit of $4,000, right? Is that not a nice business? So, and that's okay, fine. For me to survive or for me to succeed in this business, I need a higher risk reward ratio. I need ROI, return on investment. I need a profit that will hold me. So what I did is I started to look for 1 to 5 risk reward ratio, which means I will risk 1% to gain 5%. So for the fact that I have $1,000 in my trading account, I'm expected to risk just $10 per trade, which is 1% of that $1,000. And what will be my take profit? My take profit is going to be $50, which is 5%. So I risk $10 to make $50. So you see, so if I lose, right, just one win will recover my losses. If I lose 3 times, one win will recover my losses. If I lose 4 times, one win will recover my losses. And if I lose 5 times, one win will recover my losses. So it will be absolutely impossible for me to blow my account. It is absolutely impossible for me to blow my account. So I felt this information into my subconscious mind, right? I felt this information into my subconscious mind, and my heart became strong. My mind became strong, and I said to myself, I am good to go. So after developing this trading strategy and this trading plan, and I said, okay, repetition is the next thing that I need. Consistency, repeating the same thing over and over and over and over again every day. So this is what I will be doing every day. I will be repeating it every day, every day. And honestly speaking, I built this mindset after sitting down for several days at home without talking to anybody, without going out. I just confide in myself. Solitary confinement. I had to speak to my infinite being. I have to speak to my mind or my personal God. And we had a smooth conversation. And after concluding with all this plan, I went into action. I executed this plan. And to God be the glory, it was fruitful. So right now, I have a simple trading strategy. I have a simple money management strategy, and I have the right mindset about the forex market. Through my mind, I know that forex trading is a game of probability. So I make use of my strategy. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, and I accept it as part of the business, because I know trading is a game of probability. So it is not all the time that the trade will go in my direction. So anytime that the trade doesn't go to my direction, I accept my loss. Anytime it goes to my direction, I rejoice. But for the fact that I have a better risk reward ratio, I am covered, because if I lose 3 times or 4 times, just one win and I'll recover my losses. So that is the mindset that I'm talking about. I was able to develop this mindset, and this has been my turning point in forex trading. This has been what has turned my life around. This has been what have changed my mindset about the forex business, and this is how I became successful in this business. So if you can be able to build the right mindset in forex trading, if you can be able to build a strong mindset, you will definitely become successful in the forex business. So the advice I have to you guys is, try as much as possible to speak to your inner self. Look at all the mistakes that you have made in the past and never repeat it, and build a trading plan that will walk you through the end of this year, and I guarantee you, you are going to become successful in this business. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all I have for you in today's video. If you love this video, give us a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more educative content like this, and also don't forget to turn on the notification icon to be notified whenever I publish new content. I will see you again in my next update. Enjoy the rest of your day.